Shalom, shalom, shalom. As always, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Raha Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders, the bishops, the men of great millstone. Peace and salutations to the house of David, the 144,000, and to the men, women, and children scattered throughout the four corners of the earth of the hopeful elect. To you I say shalom. Esau is pulling out all his stops and he's using his minions to try to push his forgiveness. Esau, you know, he's still the same one he was in the beginning. You could see that spirit of Cain, and he's put that spirit on our people in this microwave society, but Esau, he wants it before it's done. And we see now he's about, he's fully ready with his technology. He just is trying to hold out till the perfect opportunity presents itself, and he's going to create that opportunity to bring about his NWO. But right now, he's still doing the same thing he's always done, which is put the cart before the horse. Esau wants forgiveness. He's sending out all his minions, his Christianity, minions to try to convince the Israelites that, this is not the way and that Christianity is the way and that he should be forgiven and the Lord loves everybody. And, he's forgiven himself for his transgressions, but he's never so much as once asked for forgiveness. In his mind, it's not required. He's already forgiven himself. Why should he ask for forgiveness? The deed is already completed. He's been forgiven already. This is how this this devil moves. In his mind, he's already moved beyond it. But we know the Lord has different plans. As always, we begin in Proverbs 9 and verse 9, and it reads, "Give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning." The fear of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. So with that, we've begun at the beginning. This devil really believes in his mind that he's going to receive, salvation, that these things are are granted unto him, that, somehow, some way, he's going to miss all of the judgments that come along with the actions that he's committed. He really believes that there's no ramifications for the things that he's done. We're going to get that word real quick. Let's see here. Ramification.
Ramification.
A consequence of an action or event, especially when complex or unwelcome. And you have consequence, result, aftermath, outcome, effect. And these are the things that are coming to Esau Edom. There's a ramification. There's righteous indignation, you know, and it, it just gets more and more graphic as you go through these different things. And we're just gonna kind of leave this one because it's well known. It's well known the actions of Esau Edom. It's well known. It's not something that that the world isn't fully aware about. This is Psalms 50 and 19, and it reads, "Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother." And who's that? Who's his brother? Jacob. "Thou slanderest thine own mother's son." And that's what this devil does. He's every day he's at it. You think that, what I mean, he's all about his science and all about his, but trust me, he has his left hand prophets, and every day they call on the Lord and say, look at what he's doing. Look at what he's doing. This is your people. Look at him, Lord. Look at him. Ugh. You know, and Jake, hey, Jake has a way of living down to that damn, you know what I mean? Jake, shit, Jake is fully involved with his, with his debauchery and wickedness, so that it's easy for this devil to, he created the conditions, he set the atmosphere. He set the mood. He put the candles out. He set the table. He put the garnishments. He did everything to make Jake become a complete degenerate. And Jake, so willing, ran to it instead of running. But, hey, at one point, Jake didn't have a power to run to. And the power that Jake ran to was the power that has left him in the condition that he's in. Jake ran to the wood and stone instead of turning back to his rock. So now we're in the condition and in the situations that we're in. It says, "These things hast thou done, and I kept silent." So all of this time, man, you know what I mean? This devil has been doing, hey, thing after thing after thing after thing. And he's like my mama used to say, boy, when I was young, you got one coming, and you knew that meant you got an ass whooping coming. But she's holding out, she's building it up. You're gonna have more than one coming when they get there. But you thought you got away with something, It says, "These things hast thou done, and I kept silent. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself." Manifest destiny. You thought the Lord was on your side. You painted your pictures and and created your images and taught the whole world that you were the closest thing to God, that you and God, hey, we on the same page, you know. You put yourself up as the vicar of Christ. Only Esau Edom, has put himself in these positions. It says, "But I will reprove thee." So the Most High is getting ready to show you, and we're already fully in that time, and that's why Esau Edom, though he has learned how to, um, not show his panic to a degree, but he's showing it. You know what I mean? That slip is showing. He's showing his panic by the moves he's making, because he knows that his time is coming ever so short. His time is winding down ever so quickly. And the Most High is showing him. He's fixing to put him in his place. And I'm going to get that word reprove.
Strong's H3198. Yachech. Yachech.
Sometimes I really hate these Idumean pronunciations, but it's what we have to deal with now as we, learn get back to our language. To prove, decide, judge, rebuke, reprove, correct. To adjudge, appoint, to show, to be right, to prove, to convince, convict, to reprove, chide, to correct, rebuke. So when we go back and look, hey, but I will chide, I will correct thee. I will judge, I will decide, I will judge thee, I will, hey, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, through Yahweh Shai, he's gonna reprove thee, he's gonna rebuke you. You understand? You're going to be made to pay for what you've done, and set them in order before thine eyes. And this is what this devil has been seeing. Since Abba Bivens until now, this devil has seen, hey, and he's definitely infiltrated and created scenarios so it can be perceived that what's happening is not of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. With all the confusion that's going on amongst these camps that have chosen, to get these 501c3s, that have chosen to go against the scriptures because, they're still caught up in that feelings, nothing more than feelings, all of these things. You want to be in with the community. You want the people to love you. Hey, you want Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai to love you, and the hell with these people, man. Scripture, hey, what did the Lord say? Pray not for this people. Jake has progressively gotten worse. Imagine how they were at that time, where the Most High, hey, don't pray for these people. Till now, man. Woo-wee. And you know, hey, this right here is most, you know, this is a message to you Christians and to you, you know, hey, you of the, you know, and I'm not going to use the W term, but you that have come into this knowledge and have still chosen to follow after, you know what I mean, other things. Well, verse 22, Psalms 50 and 22. Now consider this, ye that forget the Most High, lest I tear you in pieces and there be none to deliver. The Most High is going he's getting ready to become a power of action. He's always been a power of action, but it's going to be so much action soon that there'll be no time to even think about, you know, because what does he say? They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Because now is the time to seek him. Once everything begins, once the drama begins, once the chaos, once once the deletions begin on a mass scale, it don't matter when you're already going to be locked in. He that is filthy, let him be filthy still. He that is righteous, let him be righteous still. You're going to be locked into your position, and there'll be no escape. None. No escape. There'll be no escape. And you people are not, you're not focused on it, man. You're not focused on it. You know, the Most High is moving. We're seeing, hey, and what we're seeing right now with certain individuals is should be a sign to all. You know what I mean? Hey, put your house in order. Stop playing. Stop playing. You know, because the Most High is getting ready. You know, and the thing is, these are things that you should know. You know, as much knowledge as you people as you know possess, that you know you keep playing with the Lord, you keep thinking it's a joke, but you know better. You're gonna take part in Esau Edom's, you know what I mean, judgment. You know, and we've suffered a horrific judgment, but yet you're not satisfied. Your desire is to take part in Esau Edom's judgment because you want to take part in his folly, in his money, in his filthy lucre. And what you're feeding the flock is not conducive to their salvation. You know, it's not conducive to them returning to their rock. This is Zechariah 11, beginning at 4, and it reads, "Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, my power, feed the flock of the slaughter." Hey, and this you Christian pastors who have fully, enveloped yourselves into the system of Esau Edom, who teach what Esau Edom wants you to teach, who literally teach what the one whom the Most High declares he hateth tells you to teach. How does that work? Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. But you teach the doctrine of the one that the Lord hates and equate that to the Lord. What do you think is, wait, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty? And they that sell them say, "Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich," and their own shepherds pity them not. Hey, you Christian pastors, you Israelite teachers that are teaching contrary to the gospel, that are going about teaching your own doctrine, that have come up with so many manner of different things, because God forbid you fall under the order of the men that the Most High set up. Your judgment is going to be right in along with the one whom you have acquiesced to, with the one that you think, when the overwhelming scourge comes in, you'll be safe. You better remember who's bringing that. You better remember who's bringing that overwhelming scourge. It ain't Esau bringing it. Esau has his own that he's going to have to deal with. You know what I mean? He already has something subscribed, prescribed, set aside, locked in. Man. Ooh-wee. Whew. Man, this is Lamentations 4, and I'll start at 19. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven. And who always equates himself to the eagles? Esau Edom. You know, the most prideful bird, the most hateful bird, you know, the bird that flies the highest. They pursue us upon the mountains. They laid waste for us in the wilderness. Hey, this devil has been killing us since Jerusalem. And even before, you know, from the Greeks to the Romans, you know, French, all of the Esau Edom's purpose has been to torment, you know, to pursue, to destroy. You know, and if it had it not been for our Lord and Savior, our power actually hiding us in plain sight, you know, and giving this devil the impression that he had completely subdued us mentally, man, hey, this devil despises us. He has since the womb. Nothing has changed. He's always hated Jacob. The breath of our nostrils, the anointed of the Lord was taken in their pits, of whom we said, under his shadow we shall live among the heathens. And this is what we've done, man. You know, the Most High has scattered us into the four corners. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz, in the modern day, aka America. The cup shall pass through unto thee. What goes around comes around. The same cup that you gave us, the same cup that you, man, forced down our gullet, you know, the going above and beyond. There is a price. There is a price, you know, and the scriptures is telling you, man. And this is you, hey, this is why you know, hey, get into your thing, do your thing, because this is the last time that you will be able to rejoice. The rejoicing, it ends here, and it never manifests itself again. So now is your time. Stop playing around with all the monkey shine bullshit and get your rejoicing on. Quit pretending like you're righteous and live the way you live. Be who you are, because this is your last time for rejoicing. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. The Most High has exhausted his anger on us. And I say that as not as, you know, because if he'd really, you know, we'd be done away with. But he has fulfilled that which he decreed. That's probably a better way of stating it. You know, that cup that he poured out for, that he mixed up for us. You know, our cup is complete. You know, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquities, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. And the reason you thought it was prudent to pick up our book, to declare yourselves to be the people, to declare yourselves to be, of the chosen. So by default, because you received, hey, you took hold of the blessings, but you didn't take hold of what was required. So now, guess what you get to take hold of? The punishments. And you weren't invited. The Most High, he brought Israel in. He set up a covenant. You came up with your own version of a covenant. So now he will discover thy sins. So as always, hey, what goes around is going to return upon your own heads. And there's no getting out of it. There's there's no escape. It is what it is. Rejoice and be glad. You know what I mean? Rejoice and be glad. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, and it reads, "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment. And your works are being brought forth, Esau, Edom, and the 2/3, man. And you false teachers, you false leaders in Israel, all these things are going to be brought into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil." So with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory once again to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Raha Kodash, and double honors to my apostles and elders, the bishops, men of great millstone, peace and blessings to the house of David, the 144,000, and the men, women, and children scattered throughout the four corners of the earth of the hopeful elect. To you I say, Shalom.